when William Strauss and Neil Howe described millennials back in '87, describing someone who's born in '82 who is going to now be in their 30s. So that's sort of the age group that it's defining. Other groups say it's between 30 and 40, 50 years of age, for example. But even with people, for example, who are now more connected around the world, the smartphone is ubiquitous around the world and will be even more ubiquitous as time goes on. Penetration will be 100% within 5-10 years most likely. So you're dealing with people who know how to use the internet, connect to things, who can touch a pad, get information straight away, access information around the world, access apps, and then be in control of their own, in this situation, their own healthcare and data. And we're looking at this team of people that the Hungry House is quite well defined, that you want something straight away, healthcare immediately, you want to take away straight away, the information in your hands. That's millennials, and that's how we have to respond to the person who's at the other end of that smartphone.
So I completely agree with that. I think a lot of it, to kind of build on your point, Dominic, I do believe that actually it is a lot more about the me generation to a certain extent. I think Seth Godin also talked about this, if anybody's seen him from a marketing point of view. But I think there's a desire for convenience, a greater desire for convenience at whatever means. Obviously technology is one of the main ways to utilise that. But I definitely think that the time spans are less, the concentration spans are less, the thirst for information is more, because they have more access to this. I don't think it's defined by an age group. I think it is defined by a set of behaviours. I think you can see people who are older now and are utilising that millennial kind of mindset more. But I definitely think, things like the way in which they communicate as well. I think the utilisation of visual communication has definitely sort of changed the language and the dynamic of that millennial group as well.
Yeah, I mean, I tend to agree with Sarah that it's not an age-related thing at all, that it's more about a cultural relationship with technology and things like that. And I think increasingly we'll be seeing whether the neuroscience sort of thesis of whether our brains are being actually reprogrammed in response to these inputs will be an interesting thing to look at. But also there's this gap between, I think, healthcare in particular and what people experience as millennials with technology outside healthcare, and the fact that, we're still almost staring at a green screen these days in healthcare, when the rest of the world is pretty much, solving our problems for us. And that's the gap, I think, that needs bridging.